He said, y'all are so hard to deal with. Like, y'all, every day you get a different person. Like, the person you go to sleep at night is not the same person you wake up. And then you don't know if you're being too hard or too soft. And then sometimes you got to be with this person, with that person. He was like, it's
They don't listen. They don't listen. How many times have you heard your friends, family members, seen people on shows, heard them on podcasts say that females in general don't listen? Now, particularly, they don't even realize that they're talking about modern females, but they will say, man, they just don't listen. The video I'm about to review, this is the epitome of they don't listen. Because what she's going to do in this video, when she does it, I bet money that you're going to be like, wait, did she just, you're going to be like blown away in your mind of what she just did. Y'all think I'm playing. When I listened to it, I was just sitting there like, and they wonder why males say they don't listen. That's what I was telling myself. I couldn't believe it because this is what happens. Males will say something and then they'll do this. Watch this. I'm about to review this video with you all. And this is just, Jesus, man. Let's go over it because I'm suffering through this bull crap and I want you all to come and be with me through my suffering. All right. Let's go over it.
I was talking to this man, and well, this guy, he's a heterosexual, mind you, and we were having discussions. And so I asked him, like, what is something that you really struggle with in an intimate relationship? Like, what is something that you find like really hard to deal with? And he said, the struggle is the woman.
Did you hear that? The guy flat out told her the struggle is the woman. Now, I mean, this guy and her has some type of, relationship, whether it's friendship, be with him or whatever. She said she was talking to the guy. I don't know exactly what that means as far as just talking relationship wise or talking just conversationally. But he just flat out told her, which is kind of different because males usually keep that to themselves. But I'm glad that males are now speaking up. Let's see what she says.
Said, excuse me? He said, y'all are so hard to deal with. Like, y'all, every day you get a different person. Like, the person you go to sleep at night is not the same person you wake up. And then you don't know if you're being too hard or too soft. And then sometimes you got to be with this person, with that person. He was like,
Is he lying though? As the saying goes, where's the lie? Where's the lie? What is the study that came out that said a female is a different human like 4 times a month? So although they said chemically they change like every 12 hours or so, they said every week she's a different human. So that's good if you like the voyeurism thing of, hey, put on this outfit and you can be this person who you are week 1, put on this outfit, you can be the person you are week 2. I mean, if you're into that type of stuff, I guess that could possibly be a good thing. But in this regard, the guy's talking about how it's not a good thing because of all the adjustments that you have to make outside of the bedroom. So he's just laying it all to freak out. Let's continue.
it's so many different personalities. And then he was like, on top of that, we have to be patient and be steady and just be like flatline all the time because y'all come with so many emotions. We don't get to be like in our feelings, our emotions.
Again, where's the lie? He's spitting because let a male come in talking about his emotions or how he feels or something was bad at work and he doesn't have a solution for it or he didn't fix it. So there's a caveat to this. He can speak with her about his emotions, but he can only speak with her about his emotions if he already has a solution. Because if he doesn't have a solution, then what's going to happen is he's in essence depositing things that are going to end up festering later. So I mean, it's really crazy that females seem not to understand this simpleness of simplicity, as they say, as this one creator says. But it's because they don't pay attention to the other side of the fence. They just don't. They look at them and their side of the fence, and if something else happens on the other side of the fence that doesn't benefit them, then they're not going to pay any attention to you unless you're having too much fun over there. Then they're going to turn and say, no, 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 you can't have too much fun. You have to be working on things that benefit us. Then they'll try to stop you. But let's continue.
So he's like, managing the woman is hard. Like, managing the woman is so hard because it's so much. Y'all come with so much. And I was like, dang, are we really that hard? Like,
Really, ma'am? Really, ma'am? You're asking a man, this male, if you all are that difficult. You're asking him if you all are that difficult. Really? This is the crazy thing. Females know how they are. They know how they are. They'll act like they're not that because they don't want to feel bad. But then once it kind of hits them and they say, dang, my guy is going through it and I'm kind of putting him through it. I can see that he's kind of changed a little bit because I'm putting him through too much. Then all of a sudden she'll come to her senses and come to him like, I'm sorry, babe. I know I can be a lot but I just like that you're patient with me. And they'll say all of that bull crap. So don't act like you don't know this, man.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know I'm a lot, baby. I know I'm a lot.
Bruh, bruh, bruh. What did I just say? What did I just say? She just said it. She's like, are we really a lot? And then right after that, she's like, I know I'm a lot. This is about when I'm talking, when I say that dichotomy in their head. They literally can have two opposing ideas in their head. She just was like, what, we really a lot? Which would denote that she doesn't notice that that's the problem. That was on the left side of her brain. Then a couple of seconds later, she's like, oh, I know I'm a lot. Wait, you just asked the question as though you didn't know that. It's because, man, the way that they separate things is so crazy. They'll separate females from themselves as though they're not a female. This is why conversationally, when you'll make a statement about generalities when it comes to the female sex, they'll be like, well, I'm A, B, C, and E. And you're like, but we're talking about the general sex of a female. We're talking about all of them in general, but they'll separate them. She just did that in real time. You just saw it. Bro, I tell you how their brains can have two diametrically opposed ideas in it at the same time is just absolutely amazing to not just me, but just males in general.
I'm so sorry. And then I feel like I need to put every woman on my back in that moment and apologize for them too. But then I started thinking, is he being dramatic?
Dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Bruh, this is cool. Listen, she just hit a trifecta. She just hit a trifecta. She said, man, she asked the question, she's like, are you really a lot? Again, signifying that she doesn't see that. Then right after that, number two went to, yeah, I know I'm a lot. Then right after that, she went back to number one in number three, which was, well, wait a minute. Maybe he's being just a little dramatic, which denotes what? Maybe we're not really like that. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Dude, she just did a triangle. The top down to the right is one. Then the bottom to the left was the two. And then the left to the top is the three. Now she's back to, I guess we're not really like that. This is freaking crazy, man.
Fellas, are we really that hard? Like, do y'all really feel like y'all get a different person every day and then you have to balance yourself to accommodate that different person every time? Like, are we that bad? I don't think so.
Oh my goodness. Did she just hit a five piece? Did she just hit a five piece? She was like, I don't think we're like that. Then she says, wait, fellas, y'all tell me, are we like that? And then she went back to, no, I don't think we're like that. Yo, she just went through what looks like five things in a matter of seconds. Bruh, this is about what I'm talking. This is about what I'm talking. It doesn't matter that the guy sat up here and explained it to. He didn't just say, you all are like this. Because leaving it that blank has no explanation to it. It's too broad, right? What did he do? He went through each thing. He said, you all change, you all this, you all emotions are like A, B, and C. Then we come in because you all are so much like this. We are not able to show our emotions in A, B, C. He went through a whole litany of things. And it all she heard was, "Are we that bad?" And went immediately to, "No, I don't think we're that bad." Right after she said, "Yeah, I know I'm that bad." Then she went back to the fellas. Mind you, one just told her, and then she said, "Hey, fellas, are we that bad?" He just told you that you all are. And then she goes back to the defense of females, which is, "No, I don't think we are." So even though males tell females what it is they are, what the problem is, and the whole nine, it doesn't matter if they don't care to hear what you're saying, accept the information, and then make adjustments.
I was talking to this man, and well, this guy, he's a heterosexual, mind you, and we were having discussions. And so I asked him, like, what is something that you really struggle with in an intimate relationship? Like, what is something that you find like really hard to deal with? And he said, the struggle is the woman. I said, excuse me? He said, y'all are so hard to deal with. Like, y'all every day you get a different person. Like the person you go to sleep at night is not the same person you wake up, and then you don't know if you're being too hard or too soft, and then sometimes you got to be with this person, with that person. He was like, it's so many different personalities. And then he was like, on top of that, we have to be patient and be steady and just be like flatline all the time, because y'all come with so many emotions. We don't get to be like in our feelings, our emotions. So he's like, managing the woman is hard. Like managing the woman is so hard because it's so much. Y'all come with so much. And I was like, dang, are we really that hard? Like, I'm sorry. I know I'm a lot, baby. I know I'm a lot. I'm so sorry. And then I feel like I need to put every woman on my back in that moment and apologize for them too. But then I started thinking, is he being dramatic? Fellas, are we really that hard? Like, do y'all really feel like y'all get a different person every day, and then you have to balance yourself to accommodate that different person?
Grab yourself some merch on the way out in order to support the channel. And, of course, don't forget to click like and subscribe. Thanks, good man fam.